Let's go. We have ourselves a crossword of some kind. It's gonna be a cryptic. Looking at some of these clues. Oh no. Okay. This is very much reminding me of the other one we tackled last week. Oh, not last week. Oh, God. Why is it doing this again? Hiding that because that flashing light image warning. Oh, God, you can see it on my face cam just how flashy light it is. Photoshop sometimes does this. And you know what? Once we fixed it, we'll be fine. There we go. Fixed. Cool. Cryptic crossword, see you in. Not even trying. Not even trying. Alright, whatever. So, several clues involve a treatment we usually recommend for about a third of our clients. The unclued entries were indicative of this treatment, but underwent a similar treatment. Several other clues have an extraneous word that defines one of the unclued entries. Okay. So, there might be extra words that don't make sense. A third of the clues have had something done to them. Why is that one not in the top left corner? I know. There is no one across. There is only a one down. There's no one... There's a one down, but it's not in the top left corner. Oh, that looks wrong. Not having the one in the top left corner of the crossword. That hurts. Foggy. That hurts. Okay. So, let's go through the clues one by one, and if you have an idea, then feel free to shout out after I've read out the clue. So, 4 across. Shock, Stuart, and most of left. So I'm thinking... most of left is probably going to be... Oh, actually, yeah, we need a definition as well. So I'm thinking the definition is probably going to be shock. Stuart and most of left. Startle? I'm just trying to figure out how... Well, startle is definitely shock, but I don't know how we get startle from the wordplay. Take the U out of Stuart, yeah. But then it's not most of left, it's half of left. I wouldn't say most of left to get just the LE. So I think, like, it's the LET would be from left. Right? But then, where's this... I'm not sure where the Stuart bit goes. I'm not sure where the bits of Stuart go. And also, where's the anagram indicator if we're doing... But then that also doesn't fit, because we only have 6 letters in there. So I'm assuming something has been done to this clue. So we shall return to this soon, but I think startle is a good starting point. You would argue for a different answer. Okay. Oh, yeah. What if we have Stuart? So what's actually been taken out of this? Just the U? Oh, Stupa? Oh, I see. So we have Stuart for stew. And then most of port. That works. I like that. Interesting that, yeah, Startle almost working is is definitely threw me off there. All right. Interlaced computer image in regards to distress. Well, interlaced might mean that we have like two words overlapping. So regards to is going to be RE. Computer image. Grief. So we have GIF interlaced into regards to, so GRIEF. Nice. That's 8. Grief. And something might have been done to some of these answers, but I'm going to put them in the grid anyway. Okay, 9 across. Dino's Resort. He brings the thunder. Shut up, Big the Dave. It's been 5 minutes. Dino's Resort. He brings the thunder. Odin. Is resort an anagram indicator? I guess it must be. Oh, resort. Resort. Ah! Right. Sorry, that hit me like a hammer. Cat around shaped coil. Cat around shaped coil. Felix around helix. Shaped coil would be like a spring. Or shaped coil. No, shaped coil is going to be... Is it going to be calico? Calico. So, shaped coil would be the lico on the end. Cat around. So, cat is the definition. This is lacking something, isn't it? Oh, around is circa. Yes, so as it's around as in circa. Perfect. Calico. All right, 11 across. Satisfies... So yeah, the definition is cat. And we have around for the CA, and we've shaped coil into LICO. That's an anagram indicator. All right, 11 across. Satisfies obligation involving new fabric. Satisfies obligation. The definition is either going to be fabric or satisfies, probably. Involving new. I don't think dime is a word. DM would be Latin for day. We don't have any less in this, do we? No, we don't. Okay, we'll come back to this. I kind of half feel like there's an extra word in this one, so we'll come back to this one. Because, yeah, we're going to have to figure out what these extra words are. Messages, heartless, swine, monster. Heartless swine is going to be SE. So messages. I can't think of a monster that before us setting an SE. It could be news. Because if we get rid of the heart in swine, that means we're getting rid of the eye. And then could monster be an anagram indicator to rearrange it to news? Which news and messages, does that work as a definition? Yeah, I get a very tenuous maybe feeling from that. If monsters are what we need to take out, but the problem is that it doesn't make sense as a cryptic clue without it. Because you'd be left with SWNE. Unless it's some other way. It could be monsters in the sense of like we're kind of Frankensteining the word and just making a monster out of the original word. But it feels very tenuous, so we'll leave that one for now. 13 across. Woman's inept, aimless. I feel like this is an anagram of aimless. That means woman's. Aimless does have miss in it. Melissa. Woman's inept aimless. Melissa. I like that. Melissa. I just couldn't get what the anagram is. I'm not good at anagrams. I should practice them more. Sees crusts of endless desserts. Endless desserts is going to be that. Crusts of endless desserts. I don't know. Feels like there's something extra in there. So we'll move on to the next one. 16 across. Fail in music format lacking an opening. When I see music format, I'm thinking of things like OGG or FLAC. Okay. 18 across. Award hardship in Tosca repertoire. They are getting pretty gnarly, aren't they? We're doing so well with the first four. Maybe we should do some downs. You know what? Let's do some downs to kind of use what we've already got. Let's look at 5 down. Show walls of the erratic castle. Oscar's a Puccini opera, yeah. Well, erratic is probably an anagram indicator. So erratic castle. We've already got T and E in there. But then we only have 6 letters in castle, obviously, so we need something else. We're looking at 5 down. Show walls of the erratic castle. Well, we're looking at this one now. I figure we'd jump over to the downs because we started struggling with the acrosses. So let's use something where we've already got some letters, presumably. Now, the letters might not be correct because there's some kind of treatment that these words have gone through. Telecast I like. What are we missing? E and T. Oh, walls of the would be T and E. And then castle for the rest of it, yes. Cryptic clues are things that definitely like take some getting used to. We've definitely gotten better at them over the weeks that we've been doing this. But when we first started, it was very much a lot of confusion. But basically consists of like a definition, which in this case is show. And the rest of the clue is like telling you how to get to the word. So walls of the means that we take the first and last letters of the. And then erratic castle means that we anagram the word castle. And there's certain like indicators that keep coming up. And you kind of learn cryptic clues by exposure more than anything. There's still a lot of indicators that I don't recognize a lot of the time. But yeah, it takes some getting used to. Alright, 6 down. Poems first to salute a hotter city. I want this to be Odessa. Ode for poems, or odes. And then first to salute would be S, and then A would be an A. And hotter city? I don't know about the word hotter in here. Yeah, always a pleasure. I love explaining these things. I think hotter is an extra word in this one. But yeah, so this one has got like poems can be replaced with odes. First to salute means to take the first letter of salute, which is the S, and then we have the A given to us. So that's why that's Odessa. And I already kind of had Odessa in my mind because I was looking at this and I saw we already had the O, the D, and the S, and I was like, okay, I see the word city. My mind immediately goes to Odessa. 7 down. Erin's agile in solution for making a change. Alright, immediately I'm thinking agile is probably an anagram indicator. We already have an R, an I, and an S. So I'm thinking this is an anagram of Erin's, potentially. Which would give us rinse. Now, does that make sense with the rest of the thing? Agile, yeah, in solution. What do you mean indicator? So an indicator is just a word that tells you what to do with the words around it. So, like in this case, this is a much clearer example. Like we have erratic castle. Erratic means like, you know, it's just kind of weird, which means it's not castle, it's castle but jumbled up. So that means erratic is an anagram indicator telling you to anagram castle. So I think here agile is the same thing because it's like agile can be quickly like adapting something. It can be done in can be agile. Cryptic crossword authors will take the opportunity to use any word as an anagram indicator. Like it's a massive joke that every word is an anagram indicator, because they will take the most tenuous link and make it into an anagram indicator. Yeah, Agile's moving about. Yeah. Solution is watery. I'm just wondering where, like, because rinse makes sense in terms of like Erin's agile. Solution would be the watery bit, but where's this for making a change? Oh yeah, yeah. I know some atrocious anagram indicators. Cryptic crosswords generally have some pretty atrocious anagram indicators. Yeah, tenuous links, dad jokes, puns, anything like that. Cryptic crossword authors love to use them. I don't know what's going on with this clue. This clue's way too long for the word rinse. But I think rinse is the answer. But I think it was missing something. So we'll put it in anyway. There's just this clue is too big, so I'm gonna put a big question mark here. Solution for a change. The other thing I was thinking, like the other definition of rinse, which would be like to rinse someone. You know, you get all their money, which could be like making a change or making change. But that feels even more tenuous. So I don't know. So I don't know how to pass this clue. We'll come back to this. Let's have a look at 11 across. Satisfies obligation in involving new fabric. This is going to be linen. And then we'll figure out... Because we've got the L, the E, and the N. And then we'll figure out why. So, fabric is the definition. Involving new would mean add an N to it. Or put an N inside it. So that gives us satisfies obligation. Which... we need to somehow make out of lien. L-I-E-N. Is L-I-E-N a word? It's like a legal obligation, right? Yeah, it's a debt. So a lien is an obligation. And we're involving new by putting the letter N in it. And that gives us a fabric. I think satisfies is an extra word here. That's another good point as well. Is that this is kind of this is a bit at the deep end for a first cryptic crossword clue, just because cryptic crossword, because we have this extra weirdness of extra words that we're gonna have to use at the end. But yes, I think that's gonna be linen. We don't know what this is going down here because we don't have a clue for it. Let's look at 16 across. Fail in music format, lacking an opening. So we have C blank blank S E blank. Opening. Lacking an opening, I feel like is going to be like closed. Maybe. Fail is lose in music format is CD. Lose in CD gives us closed. There we go. And lacking an opening means closed. All right. We're never gonna, like, how are we gonna fill this word in? I think 18 across becomes easier if you pluck out hardship. Let's have a look at 18 across. So, award in Tosca repertoire. I'm not... Tosca's an anagram of Ascot, but I don't... Like, I know Ascot's a race. I don't know if it's an award. Because this could be like repertoire as an anagram indicator for Tosca to become Ascot. but I don't. I know there's like an Ascot trophy. But I don't know if that is like a thing, or it could not be. There's an award literally in there. I can see the word scare. Oh, Oscar! Oscar! That makes more sense. Okay. So, we got that from literally the letters are there. OSCAR, all in a row. And it is literally in Tosca repertoire. That's another common type of cryptic clue. Staring us in the face. As ever. That hardship made it hard to see. I was looking at scare as well. I was like, scare? Carep? What does carep mean? A reap? It's a mean line break. Yeah, if that line break wasn't there. Alright, 21 across. Praises, flails, hopes. Aspires. Flails is an anagram indicator, praises is the anagram, and hopes is the definition. Aspires. Uh, 23. Think Signora labored. I feel like this is probably another anagram where labored is the indicator and Signora is the anagram. But I feel like you also don't put two... Reason! Okay, yeah, you do. Okay, you do put two anagrams next to each other. Cool. And to reason is to think. Very good. 25 across. Plain difficult question to crack for Henry is brought back. Good lord. Okay. There's probably an extra word in here because there's so many words. Plain difficult question. To crack for Henry is brought back. I do love cryptic crosswords, but good lord, they're difficult. Yeah, brought back is probably a reverse indicator, which kind of gives us like Irn. The lack of H is very, very very conspicuous. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in there. There could be quite a few indicators in there. Crack could indicate that we're just taking the first and last letters of something, because that could be like cracking an egg You're left with the shell or something like that. Like, there's a lot in there. So let's go to 27. First and last of dirty leaders. I mean, taking it like very literally, we get dy. Dynasty. Dirty. First and last of dirty for the D and the Y, and then a synonym of dirty is nasty. So, and a dynasty is leaders. Very nice. That's a good one. It's a good surface reading. 29. Radical one's bones. I mean, I'm getting nose from this, but just an anagram of wands, but I don't think that's obviously not 5 letters. So it's probably going to be maybe a specific bone. I'm thinking like ulnas. I need all the other 4-letter word like bone names. I mean, come on! I've been binge watching House over the last like couple of weeks. I should like have picked up some bone anatomy, right? all I know is it's not lupus. That's all I know. The answer is definitely not lupus, or is it? It's not lupus. Oh yeah, you're right. It's not lupus. Alright, 30 across. Starts to ignore Jin in Green City. So this is probably going to be... City's probably the definition, right? Oh, yeah. G-I-N. That leaves us with... Reekty. Perfect. Let's put him. Another thing I was thinking of was like, we take start as like an initialism indicator, and then we have Tigig. I don't think that's gonna be quite right. All right, move on to the next one. 31 across. Feels off. As detective gathered uncovered file. I feel like this is ales. And I got that basically from having as. In the middle we have uncovered file, which is file with the outer letters removed. I think detective is an extra word because as has gathered the IL, as in that's an insertion indicator. And I think detective is extra. And feels off would be ales. I'm actually quite proud of that one, actually. I'm actually quite proud of that one. That's quite a difficult one. I don't really know how I got that. I got the IL and then like as was right above it and I was like, ales. Oh, yes. I was already thinking like ill from feels off. So we'll take that. You know what? Nice. I like it. All right. So, right. The entries in here that I'll include. So here I'm noticing ordeal, right? Which is obviously hardship. That's not an extra word. So I'm going to put that there. I think satisfied is probably going to be fills as well. $18 down is 18 across. Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, because fills crosses on the I, that crosses on the O. Maybe this is related to extraction. We shall see. Right. Anyway, that was just a little bit of a side. 32 across. Country's peculiar plain. That's going to be Nepal. As an anagram of plain. Uh, 33 across. Person going with escape room's hint in overtime. Couldn't be me. Asking for hints? No way. Hint in overtime, yeah. O-T. So I'm gonna just put this, you know what? I'm gonna switch colour. And we're gonna put that around the words that we've added. There we go. Escape room's got to be ER, right? Escape room's hint. Okay, don't know. Don't know that one. Next one. 34 across. Yeah, supply is definitely looking very sus. Flavor text is always looking sus. We should always have that in mind. 34 across. Steer, deviant, short. Terse? As an anagram, short being the definition and steer being an anagram. Include with deviant. Terse. Let's go. Alright. This is looking pretty good. Let's go back to the downs. Let's look at one down. Goes by parts of some churches after old-fashioned train. That's a lot to take in. I feel like the definition is either train or old-fashioned train. Yeah, so much word. We like our like 3-word cryptics. Definition, indicator. And then the actual word you usually anagram. There's got to be a name for that, right? What's the name of the word? Like, is there a word for the word that you anagram? Anagram-y. I like trains. Anagrammed, yeah. The anagram indicator and the anagrammed. The fodder! There we go. The fodder that must be sacrificed to the anagram gods. Chapels, steeples. Old-fashioned is going to be probably a replacement. There's probably a replacement for something there. I prefer the terminology of just thingy. Anyway, advice involving bare bulb flower cups. Bare bulb is going to be UL. Tulip. Tip would be advice. Absolutely. Good one. So that would be tip for advice involving, meaning insertion. Bare bulb, which is the bulb without the first and last letter on it. Flower cups. Yeah, I can imagine. It's always nice when cryptic crossword answers line up with whatever's going on in your life. 3 down. Creatures infiltrate, throwing back tailless fish. Cups does feel extra, actually. You're right. You are very right. So that's going to be probably the one for the quote-unquote one across. Because 12 and 14 both have acrosses already. Yeah, it's going to be the one across. Creatures infiltrate. So we already have, like, blank RC blank. Orcs for creatures. But then throwing back tailless fish would be SCRO. So tailless fish, it's going to be like a letter missing off the end, right? So this is going to be creatures. That's going to be creatures. And I feel like blank CR blank blank is going to be the tailless or the fish. Not even tailless fish, because that's like literally that letter being missing is what makes it tailless. So if that is orcs, then we end up with... I don't know a fish that starts with SCRO. But then where's infiltrate? Creatures? Infiltrate. Is there another word for creatures that would work? This has to be orcs. We'll move on though, because I feel like once we get anything here, it should be fairly easy to sort of fill it across. So I'm not too worried about not getting those letters. We've already done 5 down. We've done 6 down. We've done 7 down, even though we don't fully understand it. In fact, if you look at 7 down, none of the letters cross a word that we don't have. So I don't think any of the letters in 7 can be extra. So that's fun. Burst canister covering less. Also, posture check everybody, because I just realised I was like massively leaning forward. Look after your backs. Do a stretch. First canister. So I think canister is going to be the anagram here. Because we have blank blank ANT blank E blank. Which means we already have the AN, T, and E. Canister around less is also a possibility. Scantia? Scantia is covering less. And that is an anagram of canister. There we go. 17 down. Upset C about statistic following 500 races. So upset C means we're probably starting with, we've probably got an EES somewhere. About, so it's probably going to start with E and end with ES. Statistic following 500. 500 I think is D, right? And then statistic. And then races is going to be the... definition. It probably doesn't start with E though. So, oh, see about. So yes, this can be said. I thought that. Although no, it is upset C. So maybe upset is the definition. You know what ends in S? Like those two are fixed, that E and that S. So if it is like C about, I think upset C about makes sense for this kind of pattern. Statistic following founder races. That would have to be a D if this statistic following founder race at 500. Yeah, if it ends in S, that ruins the C about, but doesn't ruin the upset C about. But it does mean that racist has to be the definition. But yeah, it's what this statistic could be to fill in a word meaning races. And I can't think of what that could be at the moment. Oh wait, no, it can't be a D there because the second letter's an E. So I don't know. Yeah, this Oh, wait, following 500. The following 500 could refer to, like, the very beginning. So it could start with DE, end with ES. And then we have a word for statistics in the middle. So the upset C only goes about the statistic. So we need a word for races. I mean, when I think statistic, I'm thinking things like average. But I guess it could be like a specific statistic, which is probably like a sports term or something. Surely should be able to get this from races, though. But I can't. The word's not coming to me. I do think this starts with D and ends with ES, though. 19 down. Channels containers filled with imitation aluminum. Or indeed, aluminium. So this is going to be canals, because canals are channels. We have containers, which are cans filled with aluminum. And I think imitation is an extra word. Maybe? The only reason I don't like that is because 19 does not cross with any unknown words, but that's fine. We'll figure that out later. So that's canals. Alright, 20 down. Odd roots in something made from trees. So odd roots is going to be R-O-S. Because that's every odd letter in roots. This is going to be resin, right? No. Rosin? Is rosin an alternate spelling? And the definition is something made from trees. Could be rosin, okay. We have 2 eyes going across there. Oh no. Oh wait, that's probably fine actually. I think that's actually fine. Going back to 29 across, I think that might be radii. Which I assume is the plural for radius. As with regards to bones. Radii is plural. I think that's going to be radii then. Let's put that in there. It's a bit weird to have like rad and radical. Rad in the answer for radical, but since for cryptic crossword it can work. Yeah, because that would mean like ones. Oh, radical is rad, and ones because it's multiple ones. We have 2 ones, 2 eyes. Rad I. Yeah. Literally ones. Okay. So that's rosin. Fine. 22. Wild herb around Virginia. So Virginia, I think, is VA, right? Savage. Oh, sage around Virginia, and savage is the definition. Yeah. We like this. We like this. 24 down. Last to stay in Lake Home. Lake Home. It's going to be Lake Erie. But why is it last to stay? Oh, is it because home is the anagram for the Great Lakes, and it's the last one in home, which is Erie? But that feels like I'm missing something there. Because Holmes is the anagram for the Great Lakes. I'm just not sure where to stay comes in. Yeah, I mean, I think it's right. I think there's something like that clear that I've missed. Superior wasn't invited. True. No one likes Superior. No one likes Lake Superior. Ugh. Is like I'm pretty sure is that have I seen it spelled another way? I think that's how Lake. Oh, areas where the eagles live. Oh. Then something's wrong. Oh, that's exactly it. I don't understand how this is a pun. Like the definition is home, I guess. Last to stay is why. Oh yeah, home is the definition. Lake is eerie. And last to stay is the last letter of stay being put into it. So yeah, it's an owl home, I guess. I see. Right, yes. We hit it accidentally, exactly. I mean, we already had 4 letters, to be fair. It wasn't that much of an accident. Anyway. 26. Artist's bare butt. Rudimentary pieces in revival. Artist's bare butt. Well, bare butt would be UT, right? Because that's butt without the first and last letters, so it's bare because it's been had the first and last letters removed. Rudimentary pieces in revival. We know it ends in an R. I'm thinking this is probably going to be the name of an artist. I too am uncultured. I think rudimentary might be an extra word. Okay, don't know what the rest of that one is. 28 down. Group about a place to take a load off. We know this has an extra word. Do we? Oh, because there's no 28 across. Maybe, but it could. The extra word could also be in one of these. It's all good. I think it works without removing anything. Okay, let's have a think then. Group about a place to take a load off. It could be seat. Set about A, and a seat is a place to take a load off. Cool. That works. And now we've been through all of the clues, so let's go through again and see if we've got anything new unlocked since we last had a look at them. So, messages, heartless swine monster. So it's not news. We know that because tulip. We know it's that I is the second letter. I still want heartless swine to be like SE. So that would be ISE. I don't think that works. Can we get the cups thing filled in? If you have an idea of what the 5-letter word for cups is, could be. What does 31 cross with? 31 across also doesn't cross with anything. Like, so this detective doesn't go anywhere. I'm wondering if like here we've got like Dick for detective. No, that can't be because this is an S here. Never mind. Let's have a look at 25 across. Plain difficult question to crack for Henry is brought back. Now, we know this starts with a T and ends with an A. So, T blank 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 A. So, plain difficult question to crack for Henry is brought back. I feel like plain has to be the definition. I don't think I get a definition out of the end of that clue. And it presumably must spell something backwards at some point. So what have we got, like, synonyms of plain? Boring, dull... normal, standard. What is Emery doing here? It's a good question. Moogle, how's it going? Ooh, trivia. And you think you have 33 across? Okay. I feel like it's escort. Because person going with would be an escort. We have escape, which would be ESC. Rooms hint in overtime. So we have OT, and then rooms would be the R in the middle. So that looks good. S-O-R-T. I don't know about the word hint in there. Rooms hint. Is that a indicator for getting the first letter? Posture check. I need to adjust my chair actually. Okay, accidentally made it so I can't lean as far back. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Oh, hint as in like, yeah, you just reveal a tiny part of the room. That works. All right. I do want this to be trivia, but I'm struggling to derive it. I'd say I don't want it to be trivia because then we have this double I situation here. So trivia is going to be a no. But yes, Moogle, how are you doing today? How's your weekend going? I hope you're doing okay. Yeah, just a hint of room. That's what I put on my when I was selling my house. I just put, this. It's not a small room. It's a hint of room. Yes. Oh, you're doing more streaming, Google? Nice. I'm glad you're in a position where you can do some streaming again. Hell yeah. Super glad to hear that. Okay. What could go in that top right corner? I don't know. Just a little hint of crack. Just the C. Longer ones, nice. I'm hoping I still get to stream, like, with the jury service. The jury service is gonna be boring as heck. So it'd be nice to come home. But I won't have to, like... That's kind of one of the things that puts me off streaming sometimes, is just the thought of, like, I kind of need to just, like, work through the evening or something. So it's nice to have a couple of weeks where I literally can't take anything home with me. Otherwise, I'd get arrested. Right, what next? What next? Let's have a look at 30 across, I guess. Starts to ignore Jin in Green City. I want this to be Geneva. Messages, heartless, swine, monster. Oh, you'd also have to, like, turn swine into 2 syllables. Yeah, really struggling with the top left and the bottom right. Can we get 14 across? Seas crusts of endless desserts. We have a P in there. We have an S in there. You know what? It could be copies. Maybe? Could it be copies? Here's my thoughts on this. Crusts of endless could mean take the first letters of crust and of. Because crust and of are both endless. So that gives us the CO. And desserts are pies. But then C's and copies. I'm not as convinced I can do the mental gymnastics required to get those to. I mean, that could be C's as in like a poker terms, in like, you know, I see that bet, so I call that bet. As in like I copy that, I put the same amount in, you know. I copy what you're doing. These are some massive, like, Olympic level gymnastics. Maybe. Espies. Espies is probably better. Yeah, Espies is probably better though. Espies would require slightly less gymnastics. Espies is a word, right? It's one of those forms of the word you never really see. Yeah, catch sight of. Espies would probably, yeah, espies would probably be slightly better than copies. Yeah. Okay, alright, fine, thank you. Alright. Where can we go now? We're actually missing a lot of letters. Let's look at one down. One down we need to get soon. So goes by parts of some churches after old-fashioned train. This could be like this could be a yeah, using common indicators in a way that they're not like intended to is such a good way of writing hard clues. I'm thinking goes could be the definition here because this could end in es. We do have blank blank a blank s blank s. So if this does end in es, the tense would be right for goes. Like a present tense verb. Parts of some churches. The word I've got in my head right now that I can't get away from is chassis. But I'm pretty sure it's not chassis because that doesn't work with the definition. It's like another name for like steam train, steam engine. Elapses. Ooh. Goes by, elapses. Part of some church after. Old-fashioned train. Which would have to be EL. That's the only bit I don't know about. But I do like that. So is there like an L train? Or an EL train? L train, literally a thing. Is that an elevated railway? Is that one L train is? L train. A railway with tracks above street level on a viaduct or other elevated structure. The railway broad gauge, standard gauge, narrow gauge. Yeah, okay. Nice. We got there together. I don't think any of those words are extra. Yeah, elevated apparently. Okay. Oh, old-fashioned maybe. If these aren't specifically just old-fashioned. Yeah, given that, yeah, they're still in use, so maybe old-fashioned is one of the extra words actually. Oop, let's grab that. So 12 across. Messages, heartless, swine monster. We now have PI. Which, obviously, swine is making me think this is going to be like pigs, but... Oh, retro. Oh, yes. Retro in here for old-fashioned. And what crosses with it's elapses, isn't it? Yes, it's the E. Good spot. ping. So heartless swine would be PG. I just don't know how we construct. Well, I know messages would definitely work for ping. But then I think that might be the wrong tense. I'm trying to think of a version of messages where it could be ping rather than pings. It's only 4 letters though, is the problem. So messages could be pings, but then messages heartless could be the wordplay to get to pigs. But then the clue would be swine monster. Oh, and then monster would be extra. Yeah. Wait, no, because then it'd be swines, surely, with pigs. Oh no, swine is plural. Swine is plural. Ah, sorry, I'm very slow on that one. Oh, scrod is the fish. Scrod is the fish. That's what I was missing. Thank you. Oops, orcs. Thank you, that was a tough one. It's always tough when you don't know the word. Right, so we're doing pretty good. So we need to know what this is. In fact, let's do our colour. Ooh. So retro is one that we've backfilled. Infiltrate is extra. Let's have a look. Creatures infiltrate. Throwing back. Yes, that is absolutely extra. Okay. And you think you know where it goes? Invade. Let's put invade in there. I'm assuming that's what you meant by that. So that would be here. We have invade. Nothing crosses that one. But we shall see. So that's been used, that's been used. So our extra clues are cups, detective, monster, hotter, imitation. I think those are our unused extra clues. So what goes here? GI blank A. Giga? Oh, monster for Giga? As in size? Maybe? That does cross with 12. What's the other one we had? Invade. Okay, we can get rid of monster. What goes down the top left? Actually, what goes across here? Racia. Replica. Replica works. For imitation. So, Gilla? Does that mean anything? Gila monster! A species of venomous lizard native to the southwestern United States. Alright. Sure is. Well, that's good. I was worried about that one. Alright, so there's something that goes here. So we're missing, like, one here. One down there. Is that going to be the last one? There are only two, like, non-answers we're missing. I think there are. So one of them's going to be cops, one's going to be detectives. Or detective. Maybe 28 across is also not clued. Oh, 28 across is also not clued. Yes, good point. We've still got one extra word still to find. Which is good to know. I like the way that, like, all of these words are going to be connected. Like, it's really cool. Alright, 25 across. Playing difficult question to crack for Enya is brought back. Which we don't think is trivia. $30 across I really want to be Geneva, but I just can't make it work. And then 26 down. We're fairly sure it's an artist. But you know, I'm just being uncultured and not knowing it as this. And then 17 down is upset. See about statistic following 500 races. So I'm fairly sure this is a D. I think it's probably like spade, right? But this has to be pink. Oh, RBI is a stat in baseball, so that would be derbies. Like derbies. What does RBI mean? I figured it would be a sporting one. So yeah, we're never gonna get that. But to be fair, I should have got derbies from races. Runs batted in. Okay. Thank you for that one. I don't think there's any extra words in that because we have upset C about statistic following 500. That's the wordplay, and then races is the definition. So that's that done. So what about 28 across now? Now we've got a B in there as well. Oh, we don't have 28 across. Of course we don't. So 30 across is not Geneva. Start to ignore gin in Green City. I feel like it's going to be a city name with like E blank blank IA. There's probably quite a few cities that fit. $26 down, artist Bever. That's potentially a T. If this is UB, but that kind of makes it look not so likely. 25 across. Plain difficult question. But we now have an R in this one. So this is now T blank 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 RA. Oh, true. Barefoot could just be E. We have got a fair bit done. We're just on the last few now. So we have an R for the one that we thought potentially could be trivia, so it's definitely not trivia. Yeah, swine was part of the swine was the definition, and then monster was an extra word, which made it very, very mean. I'm still not sure what this treatment is about. Several clues involve a treatment we usually recommend for about a third of our clients. The unclued entries were indicative of this treatment but underwent a similar treatment. Several other clues have an extraneous word that defines one of the unclued entries. Hmm. 25 across tundra. Let's have a look. Plain difficult question to crack for Henry is brought back. Oh, tundra is plain. A difficult question to crack would be a tough nut to crack. For Henry. Is it like Ard Henry or something? Is that a character in something? Oh, an hard nut to crack. It's an hard nut to crack. Oh my god. Ah. We're grown out of, I say it's out of love, but no, it's out of hatred. It's two sides of the same coin. Apologies if you are getting ads. I really should say that before the ads start, shouldn't I? Yeah, if they're actually getting ads, then they won't be able to hear me say apologies for the ads. So, you know, for anyone that's not getting the ads, you get the epic music. Thank you for supporting the channel. Or having an ad blocker, I guess. So, question... Could question be... And I guess question's not an extra word in that, because an hard nut to crack is usually a question. Could this be like Slade? Is Slade a term for a detective? No. We have Durer. Now let's see if how we get that. Artist bare but rudimentary pieces in revival. So artist with a definition, bare but. Yeah, I'm not sure I see that how that works. Oh wait, is but extra? Because then you have Durer there. Pieces. In revival would be backwards. I think but is extra. Does that seem... Is that what people are thinking? That does make sense. Okay. It is very mean. So we have cups, detective, and butt. And those have to fit here, here, and here. Well, butt could be a stub. As in, like, the butt of something, the butt of a gun. Or the butt of a cigarette. And then cups, I guess, would be pint. And then detective would have to be spade. And then we do just have the one clue. This one clue is probably like unconsequential to the rest of it, but start to ignore gin in Green City. I still don't see how that one works. This is the most evil clue of this puzzle. Yeah. Not having two crosses makes it a lot harder. Especially not having like the first letter as a cross. Should we see? Let's see what we can get, because I think this is largely inconsequential. Peoria? Jin starts to ignore. Oh. Wait, ignore Jin.
Ooh, magnificent. Now get out there and slay them.
Colon V Ohio.
Colin V Ohio. Hey Cyan, how's it going? Oh, this has got ignore's got Jin in it as well, but like ignore is literally the indicator for removing letters from it. But then we also have like or in here. I don't know if that's come from ignore. Probably not. Hey Lily Beneva. That's good to hear. I mean, hopefully we're coming to the end of it, I think. We've been on this for almost 2 hours. Oh, geez. We've had some really long ones recently. Last week, like 2 weeks ago, because I didn't know last week, they were all, like, long ones. We've not had a short one in a while. Even the other one we did today was an hour and a half. It's going jet lag. That is fair. That is fair. If I was not seeing the picture Cyan posted to Discord that he took in Hawaii, is amazing. Origin is start. Oh, in P green. Okay. Okay, so yeah, we have P in the green. That just leaves Ori, which is where we've ignored the Jin. Okay. Like I say, largely inconsequential, so but good to fill in the grid anyway. Good spot. Right, what are we doing now then? So, several clues involved a treatment we usually recommend for about a third of our clients. The unclued entries were indicative of this treatment. But underwent a similar treatment. Several other clues have an extraneous word that defines one of the unclued entries. So we have all the unclued entries now, and they are intricate. They've undergone a similar treatment. What treatment is that? Because I don't think some of these have like good anagrams. Not that I can see off the top of my head anyway. But this is so the unclued entries were indicative of this treatment, but underwent a similar treatment. So it's not the same treatment between... We didn't even know... Like, there's not even any... Like, anything we noticed as far as how the words were treated for the actual answers themselves. I'm thinking they maybe form a word of their own. Or form a clue of their own, even. So if we take them in like clue order, satisfies becomes fills. Monster becomes Gila. Hardship becomes ordeal. Detective becomes spade. Why does detective become spade? That's a weird one. Oh, so Spam Spade is a character. Okay. That's fine then. Old-fashioned becomes retro. Cups becomes pint. Infiltrate is invade. Otter is racier. Imitation is replica. And then butt is stub. Phil's Gila Ordeal, Spade, Retro, Pint, Invade, Racier, Replica, Stub. Okay, so it's not, like, a clue in and of itself, I don't think. Then what have these gone through? What treatment have they had? Are they missing a letter somewhere? Are they missing a letter compared with other words in this grid? Like, can we see stub anywhere else in this grid? Hey, Ariafa. We are doing cryptics. We've kind of got the grid filled in, but then, yeah, some of the clues had extra words which define unclued spaces in the grid. The unclued entries are indicative, so maybe they are indicators. So maybe they are indicators. What would they be indicating? But they also underwent a similar treatment. So presumably we need to undo this treatment to find out what they're indicating. But to do that, we need to first figure out what the treatment is. And just several clues involve a treatment. Several clues involve a treatment. That doesn't mean they were treated. Several other clues have an extraneous word that defines one of the include entries. It must be a sixth sense that you've got. Congratulations. You don't have to struggle through it with us. Thank you for the good blessings. Yeah, most appreciated. That is fair. Wandering off is valid. But even once we've figured out what this treatment is, what do we even need to apply it to? Because I don't think we have anything left unused. I feel like I'm, like, not reading the text on the top left properly. I don't know how else to parse this. So this treatment, I mean, for the most part, this has just been a pretty normal cryptic, right? The only line that we needed to pay attention to was this one when it came to actually solving them. Several clues have an extraneous word that defines one of the included entries. Great, fine, but these are several other clues. So other things in here, that implies that they're not involved with the treatment. So it's the other words in here that either did or did not go through this treatment. Several clues involve a treatment we usually recommend for about a third of our clients. So presumably that's a third of the clues. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. So there should be about 11. Which would be right if they were also the ones that went through the treatment. Every clue that has an extra word, it did not undergo the treatment. That's what I'm reading from that, yes. So there's like 3 sets of clues. There's about a third that have extra letters. There's about a third that are involved in the treatment. And then there's a third that seems to do nothing. And then there's another third that are the ones that are included. Because, yeah, we have more answers in the grid than we have clues. So whether the clients are the clues or whether the clients are the answers in the grid is a question. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that rinse word. It fits, but it doesn't make sense with the clue, I don't think. Erin's agile in solution for making a change. I don't know what that means. I don't think there's any other words that we've not that were not clued, right? That I've not highlighted. Okay. And then the unclued entries were indicative of this treatment, which presumably was applied to the clues, the clued entries, or a third of the clued entries, but was similar to it. And was not the exact same treatment. So, this, apart from this treatment that we already don't know what it is, we need to figure out another treatment that's similar to the one we don't know what it is, that we also don't know what it is. But yeah, anagramming was kind of my thought, like, going into the puzzle, but it's not. I don't see any obvious anagrams from most of these words. Seven could be used as like at this stage, maybe 7 is just like the odd one out. And I feel like I'm massively overthinking this and missing something very, very obvious. And it comes to the non-extra word clues then. Wait. Deviant. Ah, yeah. So invade goes to deviant. That goes to agile. That is a good spot. Real good spot. Let's circle these. Agile. Where was deviant? Replica's peculiar. Where's deviant? There it is. This is the part where everyone runs ahead in chat, and I have to stop looking at it for a bit. Peculiar. Right. Let's look at fills. Flails. Ordeal. This is erratic. Where was flails at? Ordeal. Retro can be resort. This is very clever. Incredibly clever. Ordeal is labored. Looking for stub, pint, and spade. Inept. Spade can be shaped. Just need stub. Stub, stub, stub. Gotta be here somewhere. Gotta be here somewhere. Burst. So that gives us A, E, B. This is in the wrong order. H, S, E, T, T, U, R, Absetter. Perfect. All right, let's put those in the order of the clues. So we have resort, shaped, inept, flails, labored, peculiar, deviant would be T. Erratic would be T. Agile would be E. And burst would be R. Whoop! There we go. Sheer butter. That's in order by the words, the indicators in the clues. That is so heckin' clever. Using the indicators. Sheer butter, let us go. I don't know how to pronounce that, but sheer butter we shall go with. It is the correct answer. Bring on the confetti. It's such a genius construction. I was looking for anything that I was thinking it was yeah, for ages I was thinking it was like missing a letter from, because we've had that in the past where it's been like missing a letter from other answers in the grid, and that's been clever enough, but to have all these clues specifically worded just to include these specific words, so good, so good. Such genius construction, honestly. Like, this is one of those I know there's tools that help you fill in crossword grids and stuff like that, but this is one of those puzzles where I look at it and I'm like, just how? Just how do you begin to conceive like something like this from the ground up? But yeah, so good. So good. And that is the health spark complete. That was a 2-hour, 20-minute puzzle. We filled in the grid at like 2 hours, so that was the next 20 minutes. No hints used though. Everyone was very happy to press forward and get through the process. We're gonna carry on today. We're gonna carry on and do another one. We seem to only have big puzzles recently, but you know what? I'm okay with that. We've unlocked a donut shop and a foot shop. those are definitely feet, and there's definitely a price tag on them. I mean, maybe it's like maybe they sell socks, but no, that is a foot shop. You can buy new feet.